I am not on mute. I am not on mute. I know what you're thinking. Is he on mute again? No, no, no. I'm just setting up. I've been just setting up. Just woke up just now, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. Jet lagged. You know what they say? Jet lagged, isn't it? Jet lagged. Um, New mic, new adventure. What's funny is, since I've been away, I think I've done the most streams I've ever done in my life, and I'm losing subscribers. How is that possible, guys? Like, it's weird. You know what I mean? I thought we had a relationship in this damn joint. Doesn't look like it. God damn. Yeah, it's a weirdo. It's an absolute weirdo environment. YouTube, if you know what I mean, people. It's annoying. You know what I mean? Because all that hard work you put in, they try to take it away from you. If you know what I mean. I had I was on the route to obviously 3,000, 2,614 subscribers. I've gone to 2,006. How? How is that possible? But it's okay. They're lucky I'm a good guy. I don't complain. I just get on with it, if you know what I mean. And don't really give a damn. Really don't give a damn. But yeah, sorry about the table, guys. I haven't really this table here, right there. I haven't updated it yet. I only arrived yesterday night in it. Traffic all the way down from Heathrow. Pathetic, man. I miss Riyadh already, guys. It was beautiful over there. Never know, man. In the future, might see me there on a regular basis, man. You never know in life, man. You never know in life. Let me just put it that way. But enough about that. Um, let's talk about, Liverpool. Let's talk about Liverpool. If you don't know if I'm at home, there you go.
Are you ready?
There you go. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back in front of the crowd. Yeah, I'm just fixing up my phone, guys, because I need my phone on to watch this. Otherwise, I miss a lot of stuff. Sometimes you guys say, "Oh, we can't hear you. We can't hear you," and I mess up. So yeah, but big up everybody in the chat, man. Big up everybody in the chat. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna obviously listen to Arnie's slot, see what he's saying, and then we're gonna do the lineup, and I might do the watch along later on. So just tune into that for me, please, if you are on YouTube. I really appreciate that because what I've noticed on YouTube, when people are doing streams nowadays, the watch alongs nobody watches anymore. I don't know if it's just me. It could be just me because I haven't been doing watch alongs for years, isn't it? For a couple of years now. Like I haven't been doing it consistently. I used to be consistent on watch alongs back in the day, and I've realized like if you're away for a bit, people lose interest and they don't turn up. But listen, we're back home. Back to kill all the teams around us. There you go. We're back. And I hope Scottish Bear is good, guys. Like, I haven't seen him for a bit and all that stuff. I don't know if you guys see him. Please send all the love to him. Of course, he's a good guy. Helped me out throughout the summer. And, I mean? If you can't reward someone, it's sad. But I told him, mate, you don't need to do that stuff. But he still, like, had the kindness to help me out. And I really appreciate that, guys. Honestly, I really appreciate that. Everybody as well. The Clark Kent is back. Big up, bro. Smash the likes. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. John Conway's in the house. Big up, John Conway. Big up my friend Clive as well. Eric. Big up, Eric. Big up, Fozzie and everyone in the chat. I'm surrounded by mods. Oh, sorry. I forgot to even add you. Sorry about that, bro. If you want me to add you, just let me know, man. Just let me know if you want to be a mod, bro. Callum's in the house as well. 2-0 Liverpool today. I'm hoping, bro. I'm hoping. Praying for Scottish Bear. Let's just hope he's okay, guys. I know he was battling something he probably doesn't want me to say. I'm not here. I'm not in a place to say anything about what he was battling. I hope it's nothing to do with that. I just hope he's taking time off and he's coming back. If you know what I mean. Yeah, water. You need water. Otherwise, you're not gonna survive. You need water.
Give me a hell yeah! I said, give me a hell yeah!
are back. See, people, we're back home. We are back home. Ignore the table, though. The table is not a real thing. So let's talk about Liverpool, innit? Let's talk about Liverpool. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's talk about how we can resolve all this stuff. Um, listen, I'm one of those kind of fans that get angry in the beginning, then I'll forget about it in a day or day and two, you could say. I have been upset losing to obviously Crystal Palace and Galatasaray, because Galatasaray don't even win Champions League games. Okay, they're stronger at home, you can say, and all that stuff, but they don't win Champions League games. They lost to Frankfurt like 5-1 in the Champions League, and they beat us. The thing Arne Slot is doing wrong, and I'm going to be honest about it. I looked at it before. He's making the same mistakes as other managers, especially at Liverpool Football Club. When you get players and you try to prove the fans wrong, that's the route he's taken, and it's not working. He needs to get rid of that shit. You know what I mean? Because that's the kind of thing that gets managers sacked, and that's the kind of thing that destroys a team. Because I remember that in old days, before him, of course, with Jurgen. Jurgen lost his way when he tried to prove us wrong with players like Darwin Núñez and etc. And it just didn't work out. It was never going to work out. No, we could stay here for another 10 years and Darwin Núñez won't be the striker that we wanted, if you know what I mean. He'll make the right movements, he will cause chaos, but he ain't going to score you the goals that you want. So the thing with Arne Slot at the moment, he's doing a similar thing. You know what I mean? He got his own players and he's making mistakes. Let me give you an example. Last season, he didn't use his players. He used Klopp's players, Arne Slot. And look how that turned out. He kept the same 11, kept it tight, won the game by the odd goal or two. And then, Bob's your uncle. We're winning. We're back to winning ways. Now, he's doing the same thing the previous manager was doing with players, trying to prove us wrong. They can play for Liverpool. We know they could play for Liverpool. But the thing is you can't, you don't need to prove us wrong. Just let them be. Let them, let them develop on their own. You know what I mean? Which is like, take them out of the limelight, bring them back on, take them out of the limelight. Like Tony Steele made a great point, because I was looking for it and he just put in the chat. That guy is a genius. Let me just put it that way, man. Please hit the likes and subscribe. I'm back home now, so please hit the likes and subscribe. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem, guys, and you don't want a problem with me. You know what I mean? I'm one of the most dangerous people in the world, if you know what I mean. Otherwise, and I'll put extra bit on top of that too. Yeah, so this is what he needs to get away from, trying to prove people wrong, because this is the kind of stuff that gets you sacked, and that's what I don't want to see with Arne Slot. Get back to basics, like everybody else is saying. There's nothing wrong with the team. I was watching Don Hussam and the crew yesterday. Great stream, by the way. And I really enjoyed it when they were talking about football. Jamie made a great point. Jamie said, like Jamie Phillips, that is, he said there's nothing wrong with the team. It's just the way we implement the ideas is the problem, and he's 100% right. In everything in life, as a coach, I'm speaking to you guys like as a coach now. I won't put new players in the team straight away. Remember what Tony Steele said the other day? He killed it. Best comment I've ever seen in a long, long time. And, he's got to get a bomb dropper for that one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Another one. He's 100% right. He's 100% right. What Klopp used to do with the players was he used to give them the limelight in the beginning. Didn't work out. What did he do? Put them on the bench. Let them watch the team. Let them understand. Bring them on as a sub, and then take them out again. Bring them on in a different game. Like bring them on like from the start. Try to work it out. See the improvement of the player. If he hasn't improved to the standards that you want, you bring him off again. Let him watch the game again. And then this is what he done with Fabinho. This is what he's done, with all of his new players when he used to buy them. And eventually those players, instead of crawling, they start walking. And then when they started walking, they started running. And the team got much better, much better. And this is what Arne Slot needs to do. You know what I mean? And I don't think like he's realizing he's making the same mistakes as other managers, which is trying to prove us wrong with the players that he has, and it's too much of it. And as I said, trying to prove people wrong is the wrong way of going about it. Take the players out of the limelight. Bring that team that won you the championship. Get the winning, momentum going. Let the players from that you bought. Let them watch from the sidelines. Let them watch from the bench, and then slowly integrate them into the team. That's a simple thing. It's not a difficult thing. No player can argue with that because we're not really playing great football. Yes, we're winning sometimes, majority of the time, sorry, but we're not really playing great football either. So if you bring back that team that won you the championship, the fear factor will start again from the opponents, and that's what we're looking for. And we're not doing enough of that. Yeah, but let me read the chat as we go along. But I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, guys. It's too much of, oh, I got to prove people wrong and all this stuff, and it's too much. It's too much, man. Yeah, let me just go through the one. Yes, who was here? We should go back and get Samaya from. You're talking about the one from Bournemouth who scored that rocket yesterday. He will be our Mane, and he is only 25. Yeah. I like him. I really like him. He's powerful. He's big. He's got a left foot. He's right-footed, but he could bang with his left foot too. If you want to cover for Salah, probably a replacement for Salah eventually, that's your player. You've got your player right there, and he could learn. I've always said that players could come into the team and learn under the current world class players that we have, and he can be so many is something that we need. Because don't forget, guys, like when we bought Salah, he was around the same age, so you're only buying replacement for actually replacement, the same type of thing, and he's not going to get you the goals Salah will, but he'll get you enough to win you championships and all that stuff. Salah is a freak, in it. Salah is a phenomenon. So he's not gonna. There's no one like Salah in the world of football. So that's like 1 in a million chance to get a similar player to him, like a winger that scores a striker's rate. That's never gonna happen, man. I mean, even the greatest, like Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, and all these guys, Giggs, they didn't score goals like that. That's a phenomenon thing, man. El phenomenal, as they say. What I'm talking about. Yeah, but yeah, guys, listen, man. Hit the like and subscribe. I'm back home. We're back with everything, as you can see. New microphone as well. Obviously, I like the last one, but this one's much better, much clearer, I think, as well. Yeah, man. What we saying, Abdul? I heard you for the first time, Abdul, in Brian's show yesterday. You make great points, bro. This guy is a genius, man. If you listen to him, going on streams, whew, great guy. Absolutely. It's not just about the messages, guys. You need to listen to him as well. Check out Brian Irishman's channel yesterday. He was on it and doing some great stuff on there. I rate you highly, bro. Big up for the chat. How are you? How was Saudi? I'm going this month to Umrah. Sorry. Like, share, subscribe. Chelsea versus Liverpool, Arsenal versus West Ham. We need too many changes. We made too many changes. Players need to adapt and gel. You never walk alone. You're spot on. That's what I said, bro. Too many changes doesn't bring you success straight away because they don't understand each other on the pitch. When they don't understand each other on the pitch, it makes a lot of confusion. When it makes a lot of confusion, this is the results you'll get. You start losing games that you're not supposed to lose. I mean, these are the games, normal circumstances, Liverpool's supposed to win. And we're not winning those games anymore. And it's frustrating me, And it's frustrating you. But sometimes you got to be calm because you don't want to lead to the path of rival fans being happy at you being frustrated. If you look at Liverpool fans, when they go to other streams, what happens? Rival fans trying to rile us up, make us angry, and then, they're laughing at us. No, it ain't going to happen to us older ones. We're always going to be holding our ground and we're going to say what we want to say. I saw Footy Judge Mo as well, and Drifty was on there, the cooking show, and they try to make Drifty angry, and Drifty just, nip it in the bud every single time. They forget how good that guy is. This guy actually beat expressions in a banter. I used to watch this Channel 4 show with Robbie from AFTV used to host, and it's all about the football fans, isn't it? And then they do this banter stuff back and forth, and Drifty destroyed expressions. He absolutely annihilated him. So you might think sometimes Drifty can be annoying, but if you do one-on-one, he'll destroy you, man. And Staffy came on. I thought Staffy was better. Drifty said Konate is better than Saliba and Gabriel. Staffy came in and trying to compare Konate to what's his name, Delit. You know what I mean? Delit in the beginning of his career at Ajax was everything everybody wanted, but he let himself down because he chased money and Juventus. You know what I mean? And look what happened to him. He didn't want to progress as a player. He wanted fortune and fame, and it failed. I mean, same with some players that we know that try to jump the gun and go to these big teams too early instead of like developing their career, taking a different path, and then eventually get into the heights that they want. It's madness, man. It's absolute madness. Yeah, but when Staff is comparing Konate, who's a Premier League winner, by the way, I think FA Cup winner, League Cup winner, he's won most of the trophies that most players want in such a short time. And Staffy actually compared them two together, which is weird. I thought Staffy knew better, but yeah, he destroyed himself in that show. Let me just put it that way. Comparing Delit and Konate. Wow. Listen, Konate has bozo moments. I admit that. I don't lie about Konate having bozo moments. I put it on this channel. I put it in every other channel. But it doesn't mean he's completely inept. He can, play football. Konate is the type of defender. If you go like to a Champions League final, World Cup final, or a big game like Liverpool versus Chelsea today, and Liverpool versus Man United, Liverpool versus Man City, Liverpool versus Arsenal, he's the type of defender that will perform. They should have seen that in the Arsenal game. What mistakes did Konate make in the Arsenal game? None, because they haven't conceded a goal from it. So this is the type of player that he is. He just has these lapse in concentration due to smaller teams. I don't know why he does that, and I don't know why the coaching staff don't pull him up on that, because it's becoming annoying. You know what I mean? But if you look at him in the big games, he always turns up. Look at the Champions League final when we faced Real Madrid, when we lost that game by 1-0 due to Robertson going on a maniac run and Trent not marking his player, Vinicius Jr. How good was Konate in that game? One of the best performances in Champions League history from a defender, right? So that's what I've been trying to tell people. In the big games, Konate can perform. It's just in the smaller games, he has this lapse in concentration. He just doesn't perform because he thinks it's too easy. And that's something the coaching staff have to work on. How many times did I tell you guys? I don't think we analyze games enough. I don't think we look at individual players of opponents, their their strengths and weaknesses. We don't do that. We just get onto games and start. Oh, we're Liverpool Football Club. We're gonna start performing. We don't care who it is and all that stuff. We're big dogs. We ain't the big dogs. We have to earn the right to be the big dogs. It takes time. I mean, we will, if we start winning another Premier League, we will get that fear factor from our opponents. They will respect us in some sort of way. But we haven't done that yet. It doesn't take one season for you to win the Premier League to get that respect. You need to do that consistently. That's how Man City did it. That's how Liverpool of old did it. That's how Man United did it. That's how Chelsea did it. That's how Arsenal did it when they had Henry and all that stuff. They earned that fear of opponents, and that's what we got to do as a football club. I hope you're liking what I'm saying, guys. Please hit the likes and subscribe. I don't know what's going on with the views nowadays. You know what I mean? I don't know where the backing. Where's my backings? Where's my backups, man? Well, if the transfer window is closed and you guys just leave me, you don't want to discuss with me, have a debate with me or something. Come on, man. I don't have to beg for likes. Just be a natural thing. It's free, and subscribe. Like I said to you, I had 2,614 subscribers, and now I'm down to 6. Now 2,606 subscribers. How did all that just go down when I'm still doing streams all the way from Saudi Arabia? That's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. We need to go back to basics. He's trying to reinvent the wheel, put his start to it, but the wheel is already invented. We won the league last season. Why make that many changes? It is a strange one, Abdul. That's what's frustrating me more than anything, bro. Like, you got to crawl before you walk, innit? we're still crawling for some reason. You know what I mean? And we're stuck in that. And I honestly think, in my honest opinion, humble opinion, guys, if you want me to be truthful, like from the beginning of the season to now, I think we're getting worse. We're not getting better. We're getting worse. And the defeats actually show it. And the performances show it. We're not dominating games. You know what I mean? We started dominating in the Bournemouth game. I think it was 2-0 up, and then they came back 2-2, and then 3-2, sort of 3-2, and then 4-2 after that we won. Arsenal game was the weirdest one because we thought they're going to come at us, we're going to go at them, back and forth, but they came to in defensive mode, and then we beat them with a outstanding free kick. But if you look back at the pass possession and all that stuff, and created chances, it was similar. But we in that, I think we outdone them as well. So everybody talks about the performance of Arsenal in the first half, but don't talk about the overall game, how Liverpool came into it and started overtaking Arsenal in the game. Nobody talks about that. We played better as the game went on. Let me just put it that way. They started off because we were shocked of the team we saw, like 3 defensive midfielders, wing backs or some sorts, and then the confusion sets in with Liverpool, and then Liverpool have to find a way to beat them, and we did, if you know what I mean. So, but now everybody's favorites for the Premier League is Arsenal. Wow, great. Well, we'll see. Semenyo, that's it. Can play right wing, left wing. Looking for the next move. Technical, strong. Yeah, I like him. I really, really like him. Don't look at his weight, guys. Like, he's quick and strong. Pick up Lee Wizkid, man. I haven't seen you for a bit, bro. I've been streaming for a bit, and where have you been, man? You know what I mean? Where have you been? It's very awkward. Big up, bro. You want me to call you Dada? Come on. DDC. Come on, bro. Ted DiBiase. Oh, no. Konate's same as Delete. Yeah, that's what you think, but not the rest of us, mate. Big game player, Konate. You know what I'm saying? Big game player. Woo. Let's get back. We champions again. Champions again. Champions again. Ole, ole. Champions again. Ole, ole. Champions again. Ole, ole. Champions again. Champions again. Champions again. Ole, ole.
Damn!
Yes, damn. We're coming back, man. We're coming back. Foz is back in England. That means Liverpool's going to start winning the game, because when I left England, we started losing. There you go. 2 games we lost when I left England. We're back again.
Convict!
We got to release Isak, man.
Convict!
He's still bloody in handcuffs, man. We got to release Isak, man. We got to release him, man. We need some goals. You know what I'm saying? So
Give me a hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah!
We are back, baby. No, both have bozo moments. Nah, mate. Nah, I like Delete, man. Delete is finished, bro. He chose the money. He chose the money, man. And then he destroyed his career. And he destroyed his career. Konate can be world class, and Sunday league class. Konate, Eric is saying Konate can be world class and Sunday league class in the same week. Why, bro? Why do you do this to me, man? Why?
3-1. When the clock go, selector.
Konate can be world class and Sunday league class in the same week. Oh, man. I like that. Where have you been, bro? We've been doing streams and you disappeared on me, brother. Not happy. In the Prem, every week, every game is a big game for Z lad. His inconsistency is becoming a problem for me. I think, with Konate, as I said, if it's the bigger the game is, the higher he'll perform. The lower the game is, the badder he will perform. You know what I mean? So he's just one of those kind of defenders, unfortunately. And us having a go at him and helping him, and him not signing a contract and letting us know if he's staying or going, ain't helping him either. Is his head at Real Madrid? What's his problem? Is he gonna sign a new contract? We heard a new contract is on the cards. We just want that over and done with, guys, and then he might have a clear mind. Has anyone thought of that? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's madness all over the place. But I'm not here to make excuses for anybody, guys. I just told you the truth. with him. The bigger the game is, the higher you perform. The lower the game is, the better you perform. That's how it is. You just don't have this motivation for smaller teams. That's why you probably should play Gomez instead of him. Gomez is fit now. He's been on the bench for every game. He doesn't get injured in training like he used to anymore. So probably just the smaller the game Gomez plays, the higher the game Konate plays. Maybe something like that they could go. Question for Z and chat. If you had to do the transfer again this summer, great question though. I like the way you started that of 2025. How would you strategically I don't know how to say that word, but I hope I said it. Go to purchase the players and sell players and the right players. Listen, bro, like if you offered me the summer again with the players that we have, I'll take it again. If someone said to me, Florian Wirtz is available and Liverpool can get him, I'll get him again. If someone said to me, Isak is available and Alvarez ain't, I'll get Isak. You know what I mean? There you go. If someone said to me, Ekatike is available and Liverpool can get him, I'll get him again. If someone said to me, Kirkes is available, I'll get Kirkes. If someone said to me, Frimpong is available, I'll get Frimpong. That is a question that people hopefully will say the same because everybody rated those players before they come to Liverpool. So it's just integrating in the team. That don't forget what you guys are forgetting. These players have come from places where they play different type of football for years. You know what I mean? So it's always going to take them time. The one that's started performing at Ekatike is because he played for teams that don't have pressure. You know what I mean? Like Frankfurt, there's no pressure for them to win the league or anything like that. He was already playing well over there and got them into the Champions League. And look at the way they performed in the Champions League against Galatasaray. They battered them. So he came from a place no pressure. Frimpong, pressure. Florian Wirtz, pressure. Kirkes, I'm shocked about. I thought I could see better. But I think he needs time off the team for him to understand that role. There's something like playing for Bournemouth, and there's another thing playing for, obviously, Liverpool. Higher level football, mid-table at best football. It's two different things, and he needs to understand that. And yeah, he needs a lot of work. Kirkes. I don't think he makes a lot of mistakes, but his positioning sometimes irritates me. And I told you guys how to defend before. He's still making the same mistakes. And kicking out the ball for a throw when he could just launch it forward towards Isak is another thing that he needs to sort out. We don't need no pressure. We're already struggling in that game. Just kick the ball, launch the ball towards the striker, let him hold it up there, and then you guys join in and get the goal after that. Just do something like that. Yeah, Frimpong, since that injury, he hasn't got the opportunity to play as a right back. Don't know why. He keeps playing wing and then right back, then wing again. He was all right before the injury. All of a sudden, he doesn't play as a right back. Weird. Please like, share, and subscribe, people. I appreciate that if you could do that for me. So how much time to click? I don't think there's that much time, bro. Like, take the guys at the team, and then in the next 10 games, something like that. But I'm not saying completely forget about them. Get them on as a sub. Start them in the odd game here and there. See how they improved. If they improve, they stay in the team. If they're not, take them out again. And then things like that. Like what they say, competition for places brings, confidence. Because you have to perform in order for you to stay in the team. And that's what we've got to do with these players. I think the issue Gakpo and all these guys are having at the moment is because they think there's no competition. To me, there is competition there. Chiesa can play on the left. Give Chiesa a chance to play on the left and compete with Gakpo, if you know what I mean. And then, bring on Little Rio here and there, play him in the cups and all that stuff. So, yeah, this is what we've got to do. We just got to take the players out of the limelight, slowly integrate them with the team, start them the odd game here and there. If they perform back, if they perform to the levels that we like, you keep them in the team. If it's not, you take them out again. Like Tony Steele said yesterday, great man. Made it simple for me. Just take them in and out of the team. That's what Klopp used to do. And then what happened with those players? They started, performing in a higher level. Go back and look, man. He's 100% right. He's 100% right. Big up Eric and Abdul from Lee Wizkid. Big up my guy. Like and sub, everybody. Big up. What we saying? Yes. So I want to see what Arnie Slot is saying. Big up, Genghis. I could see you there, bro. Appreciate you coming on, my guy. Anfield Irish man is in the house. I used your stuff a bit, mate. I hope you're okay with that. Big up, my brother. Big up, man. Please go and subscribe to it. So let's see what they're saying in the press conference, and then we could take out whatever we can. I spoke for 42 minutes. It's a natural thing for me now. Have you guys noticed that? I don't really, have that panicking moments anymore. I just get on with it. I've seen this, yeah. Check this out, guys. Yeah, this donut brother of mine. It's like my little brother sometimes, this guy. I treat him like that. Look at this. Look what he's writing, guys. You know what I mean? Liverpool rent free and Eagles head. You know what I mean? 24/7. Look, is it me or does Arne Slot get away with talking rubbish? He's talking about our manager, not his manager, our head coach, not his head coach. He's talking about that. That's what he's talking about. Arteta, who spent over a billion, by the way. If Arteta said that, the whole overlap Sky would do videos on this. So let's see what he said. Let's see what I don't know what he said. I haven't watched this. I saw this morning. Why didn't it happen? Hang on. We're gonna get back to this.
Obviously,
what Arne Slot said in it. So let's hear what he's saying.
Obviously, results of the past week had not been the norm during your time here. In that respect, then, what reaction have you seen from your players, and what kind of a job have you had to do to pick them up ahead of this game against Chelsea now?
No, if the reaction is after you lose against Palace, you lose another game, you can argue if that is positive. But I saw a team that wanted to try from the first to the last second everything to get a result. Different than to the Palace game, we won much more second balls. We were like in the Palace game close to a result, and I've said many times last season the margins are so small, and that's the same this season again. And we are trying to find a way of that is not about luck or bad luck, or it's not about a set piece goal scored or against. That we are just better than that. It doesn't matter if Ekitike goes one-on-one to the goalkeeper. He gets twice or three times a pull on his shoulder, but he does everything to stay on his feet, like our players mainly do. And 1 minute later, in the other 18-yard box, a player feels this, goes to the ground as if it was the worst hit he ever had. And the referee gives a penalty. Again, this can happen, and we should be better than that. That it doesn't matter if you are luck, bad luck, or smart or not smart. If you score a set piece goal or you concede two, like against Palace. By the way, if we would have had the referee that we had against Galatasaray, we wouldn't have lost against Palace, because this one blew his whistle exactly after 8 minutes. But again, that has nothing to do with the current results. We need to do better. And that's why we are what we're going to try.
Hang on a second. Like, what did he say that's wrong? This guy is a clown, man. Nah, I'll give up. No. I don't even understand what he said wrong there. Guys, like, am I seeing this? What did Arne Slot say wrong? He just told the truth about the referees and the games. So I don't understand what he said wrong here. What a donut. Like, come on. Arteta says worse than that. What are you talking about, bro? Arteta doesn't even know what he's talking about, that Simon Cowell lookalike. You know what I mean? Go and do your X Factor, man. Simon Cowell Jr., innit? That's what it is. Plastic surgery next. Does his hair every single time and you're telling me about, oh, if Arteta says this, everybody's going to be all over it. Arteta says some weird things on a consistent basis. He's a terrible, terrible, terrible manager, man, or head coach, whatever it is. How can you spend that much money? Why do you need 3 players for every position? People even forget. You know what people forget, guys, yeah? There will be a moment players are going to get frustrated not playing consistently, and they will have a go at him. And then it's going to disrupt the squad. People forget about that. That's why we don't have, 3 players for every position. We've got 2 players for every position so far. We still need a couple of more. I'm not going to say we don't need a DM and another centre-back because, But overall, we've got all right amount, not the right amount, but all right amount, if you know what I mean. So people forget that, like, they could actually, their players could be, having a go at the manager, head coach eventually. You know what I mean? Because they need game time. This is a World Cup year. People are forgetting this. Players have to play games to get into the World Cup team, to be fresh for the World Cup next year. and people are not even looking at that. I love that nonsense, man. So yeah, we're gonna go to the press conference. Please get the chat going. Subscribe. I need to get that subscription back. I don't know why I'm losing people. I could be. Listen, I might be bad. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's me. Okay, it's no problem. But yeah, let's get back. Let's get back to basics. I'm home, man. I'm home. Come on, people. I'm home. Yeah. Let's see what's going on in the chat before I go on. Good, thanks, Abdul. Oh, Biscuit. Your birthday, but innit? Not so long ago. Happy birthday again, my guy. Don't forget. We had to make changes, guys. We lost key players in Diaz and Trent, and a bunch of squad players. Yeah, spot on, bro. You know, like when you got that many changes, the thing you don't do is push them into the limelight straight away. They need time, bro. They need time. And this is what the head coach has made a mistake. I keep saying manager. I'm going to say manager anyway. That's the mistake that Arne Slot has made. He pushed them too early into the limelight. Let them gradually, get into the team. That's what he should have done. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm going to watch Arsenal versus West Ham and Chelsea versus Liverpool. Come on, bro. Please hit the likes for me, man. Please hit the likes for me and subscribe. Okay, so let's go to the press conference, see what Arnie is saying. We pick out whatever we can, and then we discuss it in the chat. And of course, I'll relay it to you.
Arne, first of all, can we check on the injury news? Alisson, Hugo Ekitike, and Federico Chiesa as well?
Yeah, Alisson is not part of the squad tomorrow, and he's not going to travel to Brussels as well for the national team. So he will be out for Saturday. Hugo is going to train today again, and let's see where he is. And the same can be said for Federico. So we have to wait and see after the session where they exactly are.
Any idea on the timescale for Alisson, just how serious the hamstring injury is?
Yeah, that depends also on how fast a recovery goes. So it's clear that he's not there Saturday. It's clear he's not going to play for Brazil. And I would be surprised if he would be there in the first game after the international break. But from there on, sometimes things can go a bit faster or a bit slower. So it's always difficult to say the amount of days and weeks. But for the upcoming games, he will not be part of us or the Brazil team.
So basically, Alisson will be out until probably after the Man United game. That's what I gathered from there. Federico Chiesa, they're checking him out. Him and Hugo Ekitike. I think people mistaken Ekitike's injury as a serious injury. I think it was a cramp. It wasn't actually, a serious injury. A cramp is something obviously you stretch and run off. So that's a normal thing. It happens when you're doing too much running. With Federico, a little niggle, they said, so he should be available for today. And I'm not expecting him to start. Most probably, we're going to see Szoboszlai as a right back again. And, the same old mistakes that we made in the past game. So, yeah, I'm expecting him to be on the bench, Federico Chiesa. I'm expecting Ekitike to be back. Who's going to start out of Ekitike and Isak? Most probably Isak's going to start this game and build up, the games on his legs. Because, Isak at the moment is not getting many touches. He's not doing anything, really. Like, he's just there, you know what I mean? This is not the Isak that we bought, but it's understandable for the amount of time he's been off and the amount of time he hasn't been on the pitch. It's understandable because Newcastle made sure he will struggle when he comes to Liverpool in the beginning, so he doesn't play against them and all that stuff and score goals, galore, consistently and all that stuff. They got what they wanted. But in time, I'm a firm believer Isak is going to start scoring a lot of goals, and we're going to see the Isak that we bought, which is a ruthless player that builds up play, quick, deadly finisher. We're going to see all that, man. And as soon as that happens, the songs for Isak will arrive. So yeah, Alisson will be out until after the Man United game. He should be back. Federico Chiesa should be back today. So yeah. And Ekitike too.
But it does mean, though, as well as it gives Mamardashvili an opportunity and the potential this weekend for his Premier League debut. Just tell us what kind of an impression he's made on you, what kind of a level you see him at.
I think we've seen against the Southampton how well he's adjusted. We knew that we were bringing in a very good goalkeeper, but when he plays his first game, that's always the best way of seeing that he's adjusted well or not. And I think we've seen in that game that he's adjusted really well to our club, which is not a surprise because he's a quality goalkeeper. And now he can do what Queef had to do so many times in the past, replacing Alisson, hopefully in a way like Queef did so many times before.
Just with Ali, is there a concern again that it's a hamstring?
Why?
Because it just seems to be a similar kind of injury, is it? Or is it a similar kind of injury to the ones that he's had last season?
I'm not how do you say this? I'm not a doctor, so I cannot tell you if it's every time the same or whatever. What I'm mainly interested in is, can he play in the weekend and how long is it going to take?
It is frustrating with Alisson, isn't it, guys? Like, we haven't had the consistent season of him not being injured. It's always around the same time. It's always the same injuries. Like, what do they actually do in the training ground? Like, why is this guy picking up the same injuries every single time and every season when we need him the most? You know what I mean? This is a crucial part coming up, especially with the games. They come in thick and fast. And it's going to be difficult for us, to win these games. And we need Alisson, as you saw the performances in the Galatasaray game and the Crystal Palace game. If he wasn't in goal in the Crystal Palace game, 5 goals down straight away in that first half. It reminded me a bit of the Aston Villa game when, after the season we won the league. We lost about 7 goals to 2 or 3, something like that, as I remember. And that was the most humiliating performance I've ever seen. But Alisson wasn't in goal that time. It was Adrian. Which is understandable. That it clearly shows when you got a quality goalkeeper the difference between the two as well. So yeah. Alisson needs to fix up, man. It's his birthday the other day. He's 33, so he needs to something is not right with this guy's body. Like I know he eats a lot of meat and all that stuff. Pause. Barbecues and all this nonsense. I mean, the thing that worries me the most is as you get older, the more injuries you pick up because the body ain't the same. It's not a young body anymore. It's an older body. And, you're going to get a lot of, injuries if you eat, steaks and all this stuff, barbecues and all that. Yeah. He needs to stop that. He's not, this is the latter stages of your career. So take care of yourself as a goalkeeper, man, because goalkeepers can go on today, like 38, 39, 40. I'm not saying he's going to stay at Liverpool that long, but prolong your career somewhere, somehow, brother. Don't eat this rubbish, man. And, start. It's always the same injuries. I always see him, get on the floor. Nobody challenges him, puts his hand up. Have you guys noticed that? It's never impact injuries. It's just him. Yeah, what a great goalkeeper, though. Poof. Greatest, in my opinion, in the Premier League history.
And I think there are other people in the club that can give you a better answer to your question than I can.
Obviously, results of the past week not being the norm during your time here. In that respect, then, what reaction have you seen from your players, and what kind of a job have you had to do to pick them up ahead of this game against Chelsea?
Nah, if the reaction is after you lose against Palace, you lose another game, you can argue if that is positive. But I saw a team that wanted to try from the first to the last second everything to get a result. Different than to the Palace game, we won much more second balls. We were like in the.
Yeah, just to let you know, guys, this is only like 13 minutes. It's not long. I'm not going to bore you to death. We're going to do the lineup after this. So please do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe. I don't know what's going on with my YouTube channel. Like, I have been consistently, showing up. So I don't understand how my subscribers are going down. I mean, it's strange. But yeah, please do that for me and help out the channel as much as you can.
Palace game close to a result. And I've said many times last season, the margins are so small. And that's the same this season again. And we are trying to find a way of that is not about luck or bad luck, or it's not about a set piece goal scored or against, that we are just better than that. It doesn't matter if Hugo Ekitike goes 1-on-1 to the goalkeeper. He gets 2 or 3 times a pull on his shoulder, but he does everything to stay on his feet.
Yeah, if you look at the Ekitike chance, guys, I kept on rewinding and looking at what stopped him in this Galatasaray going through on goal. It was to do with someone pulling him on the shoulder. Ekatike is not the biggest guy. Biggest guy is he really, guys? If you look at him, he's very thin, very lanky. He needs to put on a lot of muscle, in my opinion. But the reason he didn't actually shoot at the goal, he lost balance because someone pulled him on the shoulder that was chasing him. He had pace, that guy. He was going to leave him for dead, but unfortunately the goal was too close. If the goal was further away, I don't think that guy would have catched him. Yeah, but if you look back at it, guys, he lost balance. That's why he didn't shoot at the goal at that game. Go and look back at it, because a lot of people criticizing him for it. And I said, let me check it out, man. What's the reason he didn't score that goal? It's because of losing balance. That's what it was. He's right about that.
Like our players mainly do. And 1 minute later, in the other 18-yard box, a player feels this, goes to the ground as if it was the worst hit he ever had. And the referee gives a penalty. Again, this can happen, and we should be better than that. That it doesn't matter if you are luck, bad luck, or smart or not smart. If you score a set piece goal or you concede two, like against Palace. By the way, if we would have had the referee that we had against Galatasaray, we wouldn't have lost against Palace, because this one blew his whistle exactly after 8 minutes. But again, that has nothing to do with the current results. We need to do better.
Oh yeah,
that's why we are trying. What we're going to try.
Yeah, we need to be careful the way we talk about Arne Slot as well, guys. Like when we're like saying Arne Slot and all that stuff, like the guy's got enough credit in the bank. The guy's won the Premier League. We've had managers that were in the job longer and never won the Premier League still get support. But now, because we won the Premier League, we're gonna like say out on all this stuff. Like, come on, man. Like, I really don't understand where these fans come from. Are they new fans that's like not looking at the past of Liverpool in the past 30 years, like where we've been, how we've been? I mean, what kind of managers we had? It's crazy, man. The guy's got enough credit. He's just struggling to find a system to play these new players in. That's all. And the new players are not understanding the ideas because they've come from a different team. When they've come from a different team and to this team, and they didn't have enough time to understand the ideas, these things happen. Because last season, why did we click? Because the season before last season, those new players already integrated with the team. They know the Liverpool way. It took them a season to understand. And all of a sudden, last season happened. We won the league by a counter, battered everybody. That's what I've been trying to tell you guys. You know what I mean? Yes, I get frustrated at times, but give people time. And all this Arne Slot outers, you get out, mate. We don't need you at our football club. Extra bit. There you go. I even gave you rest in peace on top of that with the lightning striking at the same time. So, thunder? Is that thunder? I think it's just thunder. Yeah, this is what I've been trying to tell you guys. Those players that won the league last season, they had a season to bed in the season before. That's why they were good the next season. They understood the Liverpool way of play, and he didn't change much when he replaced Jurgen Klopp. That's what I've been trying to wake people up with. And all this outers, you can just do one, man. Yeah, let me get to the comments before I go on. There's my guy. This guy, LL, you are cool, man. You LL cool. That's why I call you LL cool, bro. My take is bench Vert until the chemistry is undeniable, or he is a game changer. Play Jones and train the greedy ball out of him. No, that's true. We need to develop Jones. He can't be another Elliot. Yeah, Jones has been here long enough, bro. You know, we need to be careful with Jones, guys. Like, people are misunderstanding with Jones. Jones is 24, heading towards 25. He's an experienced boy now. He's no longer the little kid that's a scouser. We're all protecting. Don't forget that, guys. Yeah, that's gone. That has to go now. He's 24. He's experienced enough to understand to play football now. We don't need to teach him. We don't need to babysit him. He needs to understand how football is played now. 100%. 100%, man. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at the comments. If we win today, you are never allowed to leave the country again. True. I agree, bro. I agree. Because each time I do, bad results. We got lucky when I went to Turkey, guys. Because when I went to Turkey, it was international break. So we was lucky. Let me just say that. Playing 4-2-3-1 is questionable formation with our identity. Yeah, it is, bro. I love Konate. Hasn't put a foot wrong this season. What? Huh? My God. My God. Somebody call the police, man. Genghis, what are you watching, bro? What are you watching, my brother? Gravenberch, on the other hand, headers the ball back into his own goal, and Sobos gives away a penalty. Fans are aiming the gun at the wrong person. Extra bit. I completely disagree, Genghis. I love you, brother, my bro. I love you. You know what I mean? You always help me out on here, of course, on the comments down below and all that stuff. But I'm having to go at the entire team, not individual players, and that's the way we need to do. So that's what we need to do as a fan base. Stop picking out individual players. The whole team as a collective is an issue, not just one player. Would pick up the same players except for Isak. Wow, why not Isak, Ingus? Why not Isak, bro? I said, if we can't get Alvarez, get Isak. I'm all with that, bro. I'm all with that. Playing Verts in the number 10, reduce physicality, toughness, and get bullied off the ball. Verts needs to understand English football and no time, no space, low blocks. I did mention that in previous streams. I'm not going to go back to it every single time, guys. When you play in Germany, bigger pitches, fans are right away from you. Nobody's going to swear at your grandma or your mother. Can't hear them. Can't hear them, man. Over here, we like this. You're in a little bubble. Everybody is congested, and you're getting abuse thrown at you. Players are next to you. You've got no time to turn. But I'm a firm believer Florian Wirtz will flourish. Florian Wirtz will be an important player. Florian Wirtz will be the future of Liverpool. I believe. When you believe. Yeah. Love that song. Get the likes, man. Get the likes. Get the likes and subscribe, people. Get the likes and subscribe. It's all free, man. Let's get back to that stuff, man.
Hi, Anna. Alexander has had 5 appearances now, so I'm just wondering how you feel he's settling in here at Liverpool.
Yeah. I said to him when he started, the difficult thing will be you will have your appearances, like you just said. But if you add the minutes together, you probably only had 2 or 3 90-minute games. But yeah, that is what we inherited from the situation of him not being with the team in Newcastle. And we knew this before, so it's not an excuse. He already scored a goal. He gets fitter and fitter, but the main thing, he needs to adjust to his teammates, and the teammates need to adjust to him. And the more you play together, the better things will work. There was a great but he had a great counter movement in the Palace game, where in the end the midfield didn't see that, and he already played the ball to the right. If he would have seen it, he would have been one-on-one to the goalkeeper. Oh, yeah. So these are the things you get if you play more together. And playing more together has been a bit harder than last season because of Alexander Isak, because of McAllister, because of Conor Bradley, that Dominic Szoboszlai has played on 8, on 10, on right fullback for the reasons I just said. And but we cannot, we are, in my opinion, too focused on this season, but the second part of last season had a lot of similarities with the start of this season. With one exception, is that the second part of last season, we scored 7 set-piece goals, which led to a lot of wins. And this season, we've conceded 4, I think. So we play tomorrow Chelsea.
Yes, guys, that's something that pisses me right off, the set pieces. We are so awful at it. Both ends, both ends. Sometimes I sit through games. I know I keep saying it. 10, 12, 13 set piece, so corners in one game, and we always never trouble the goalkeeper. We just go up there. What's the point, Van Dijk and Konate going up there? What is the actual point for them to go up there? This is not just this season. This is a lot of seasons now. Why is every team, when they are attacking us with set pieces, they always either score or trouble the goalkeeper? But when it's the other way around, we don't do nothing. We just stand there. What the hell is going on? Where's the movements? Where's the hunger to get a goal? You should be, if you're getting a corner, you should be hungry to get a goal. The only time we get goals from corners, have you guys noticed, is when we make a mistake at the back. The centre backs makes a mistake, we get a goal back. The centre back decides to go up the other end and score a goal. Why do we have to do that? Why can't you do that all the time? Why does it have to be a mistake for you to score a goal afterwards? And not only that, Konate's heading in the box recently, guys. Has he always missing the target? Just hit the damn target. Okay, if you miss, you miss. I don't care. If the goalkeeper saves it, he saves it. I don't care. Make the goalkeeper work. I want to see the opponent's goalkeeper. I don't see them that often. They're always having a cigar and laying down like this. Come on, man. Pathetic, man. We go up there every game for what? What's the actual point? We're not going to get anything out of it. Oh, that takes a long time to get there as well. Like, you're running all the way to the other box. And then you go up there, corner taken, goes over you, goalkeeper catches it, defenders clear it. But you don't have no impact in it. There's no Liverpool player that goes in there and scores headers, apart from Van Dijk from time to time. But in order for them to do that, they have to make a mistake at the other end. Come on, man. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke, that.
I think they've scored more than 50% of their goals from set pieces. So this is the new reality in the Premier League, and we were doing this really well the second part of last season, and this season we have had many good chances from set pieces as well. Unfortunately, didn't score yet.
So does that mean you've got to work harder at them now, or is it just luck?
What I just said, we've been very close to scoring set pieces.
I don't know what he's doing. What game did you see Liverpool trouble the goalkeeper? The goalkeeper's never been troubled when we take set pieces. What are you talking about, Arnie? That I don't agree with you, bro. I love you as a head coach, but don't tell lies, my guy. We troubled goalkeepers from set pieces. When? Mate, I can't remember. I don't even know the name of the Galatasaray goalkeeper. Dean Henderson, I remember, but because I know him. Other than that, was he troubled in the Crystal Palace game? We don't trouble goalkeepers, mate. Come on, man. When you leave a game with 2 or 3 on target, and the 2 or 3 on target are just timid shots, that's not like something that says wow to us. We need to like make the goalkeepers make saves. I mean, make sure like there's rebounds. Make sure they push it into their net or something. We don't do that. I'll sit through games and the goalkeeper of the opposition it hasn't been troubled once. And if you look at the games we won recently, obviously the 5 games before the 6, the last minute goals that we scored and all that stuff, that was the only times we ever troubled the goalkeepers, the goals we scored. But where is that before that long range shots, rebounds or something, making the goalkeeper work? You look at Olympiacos versus Arsenal. I was watching that in the hotel the other day. Although Arsenal beat Olympiacos, but at least Olympiacos troubled the goalkeeper. Rea, he made some great saves in the game. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you got to make keepers work, man. Mistakes can happen, but we don't do enough of that. Set piece after set piece after set piece after set piece after set piece. It gets cleared, it gets cleared, it gets cleared. Goalkeeper catches it, it gets cleared, the goalkeeper catches it. It's boring, man. We need to make a plan. Where's our set piece coach? Who analyzes set piece at Liverpool Football Club? I don't think they're doing enough of that. I honestly don't think, because we don't do no damage. We're losing a game. And have you guys even noticed 2 games we've been a goal down for the first time this season? 2 games we lost. Miracle. 2 games we've been a goal down this season. The 2 games we lost. Check it out. If you don't believe me, go back and check it out.
Salah in a big chance again.
Oh, let me just read this one. Sorry about that. Even taking out Salah is not even the problem. We're still facing the same crap. We thought like Salah is a problem because it's not lack of defending, lack of creativity, lack of goal scoring opportunities. Salah is not the problem, guys. It's the actual head coach who's picking the team and putting them in the wrong position is the problem. I don't want to see Szoboszlai as a right back. I bought Frimpong to be a right back. I've got Conor Bradley from the youth system to be a right back. I don't need Szoboszlai to be my right back. Enough now. What are you saying, MM? I don't think Slot is too scared to drop anyone. I think he is, bro. He is also trying to win Prem games while figuring this poor form out. I'm sure he'd love to be able to drop Konate to make a point, but he can't afford to. Can I be honest with you, MM? I think the senior players always get a bye. I think the vulnerable players, like, you know, Chiesa, Frimpong, Bradley, the youngsters as well, like Kwanzaa before he left. These are the type of players he picks on. I'll tell you why. I remember last season, I think it was the first game in against Ipswich, he took off Kwanzaa in the first half. Kwanzaa hasn't been the same since. Poor play. He played poorly after that because his confidence was shattered. But what I said after that game, yeah, okay, you could take Kwanzaa off like that, but you better make sure you do that to everybody else, even senior players. And he hasn't done that. Okay, he's taken Salah off against Galatasaray, but that doesn't mean anything. That's just the Champions League game. In the Champions League, you could lose 2 or 3 and he's still going to be in it anyway, if you know what I mean. But is he going to drop him against Chelsea? Hell no. He's going to be back. He's going to save him for that game. That's what it is, bro. He is afraid to drop the big names. And that's what upsets me when I see him always picking on the vulnerable ones. Why hasn't Chiesa started? Why are we still waiting for Chiesa to start a game in the Premier League? Still haven't seen him. We've seen him in the Cups. Have you seen him in the Premier League? Hell no. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. He just picks on certain players because he can. But when the big players give him that side look, are you dropping me? He gets scared. I'm telling you guys, this is what he needs to get rid of, because at the end of the day, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You know what I mean? Once you get sacked as a manager, those players are still going to be remaining at the club with a different manager, not thinking about you. So he needs to start thinking, you know, I am here for me. I'm not here for everybody else. If they're not supporting me on the pitch, you're going to be either on the bench or off the squad. Stop picking on Chiesa, man. I'm sick and tired of poor Chiesa getting picked on. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm really tired of it, man. I'm confident about today. We are going to win 3-1. Let's go, Clive. The guy was a clown over here. That's funny, that one. Verts has been fine. It's the others that haven't been pulling their weight. The amount of goals we've missed that should have been his assist has been embarrassing. Yeah, 100%, bro. I agree with you with the assists that he makes and not many people taking it. 100%, I agree with you.
Against Galatasaray and a big chance against Palace. So I'm very happy about the amount of chances we generate from set pieces. But we haven't scored yet, and yeah, is that luck, bad luck? At this moment of time, I would say we are a bit unlucky. If this just keeps on going throughout the whole season, might be have to do with other things as well. But what I'm trying to say is open play goals, second part of last season and the first part of last season is a main difference. And I don't think we do things different. I do see teams doing a lot of things different to us. So the first part of last season, Jurgen gave me a lot of gifts, but one of the gifts he also gave me was ending up first the year before and fifth that year before. And him being so well known that a new manager came in and everybody thought, oh, let's start to play against Liverpool. And teams played in a completely different way in the first half of the season against us than they did when we were top of the league after the half of the season and when we were top of the Champions League after the first part of the season. And I can see this going now into the second half or in this part of this season.
You know what they say, innit? It's better making mistakes in the first part of the season than the second part. And I agree with that. I'm a firm believer of things like that. Like, I rather make mistakes now than, in a crucial part of the season, if you know what I'm saying, guys. But yeah, I'm going to end the press conference there. I'm going to go to the starting lineup and we could decide the team from there, man. Come on, guys, man. Participate in the chat. What is going on? People just disappearing. I only got 2 people commenting, my brothers, but come on, man. Everybody, like, say what you want to say, man. Yeah, so this is my lineup, as I say. Big up MM and Genghis. You guys remained, and Abdul, of course. Let's see what's happening over here. So obviously, Mamardashvili in goal. He's got the what is it? Pepe Reina shirt in it, 25. Yeah, I have to play him. I know like it's a bit of a taboo for now, but it is what it is. Frimpong is fit, so he has to start playing now. I don't care anymore. I want him to play as a right back. I'm sick and tired of watching him. You know. Oh, Bradley. Maybe Bradley. No. We could take him off and put Bradley there. It's fine. As we said, the new players, they could be integrated slowly. But I don't think Frimpong played that badly when he was fully fit. I thought he was one of the most impressive players. You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird, like, you know, it is what it is. But Bradley, he needs to start doing something as well. So this is my, obviously, team for the Chelsea game. So let me give you, can't disagree. Soboslai, go back to number 10. Gravenberch in there. Bringing in the number 10 as well. There you go. McAllister, get back to basics. Go back to the team minute that won you things. You know what I mean? That's what we need to get back to. So this is my lineup. Let me know if you don't like what you see. Salah over here. If Chiesa is fit, I'll start Chiesa all day long on the left, man. I don't give a damn about Gakpo, man. We need you now, Gakpo. You know, you're not coming through, my guy. So as what's his name? Ekatike is having struggles with his fitness. We're not going to play him in there. So let me give you, obviously, what we need to do in this game. We need to improve on a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, the wing backs, or what do you call them? The right back, the left back, you know, start going up and down the pitch. We need to get back to that. We need to get back to basics, guys. There's too much of simple football we're playing, like cautious football, but we don't do enough of this anymore. Overlaps from the right back position, from the left back position, that has to happen. Because when you got overlaps, these guys can go inside. So, you know, the count in the box, you know, and McAllister going forward, and Gravenberch can be loose balls. Gravenberch could be there. You put the ball in the box. Look how many players you got. 5 players in the box. Easy goals, baby. There you go, my guys. So we could do things like that. The overlaps has to happen. They have to go past the wingers to put crosses in the box, because we've got enough players back. There you go. The trio are right there, which is this guy, and look, we've got enough. We've got enough backups. You know what I mean, at the back. We don't need anything else. When we're attacking, we've got enough there. Loose balls, we've got enough players to recover it for us from that, you know, midfield and defense. These 3 here, they're intelligent enough. They're quick enough. They could do a lot of damage. You know what I mean? So if the ball comes over here, let me get there. Don't know what I did there. If the ball comes over here, we've got enough back to retain it and pass it on. So you give them enough time to come back. You know, these players as well. Soboslai, you know, and this guy here, Bradley, and so if we keep, you know, the opponents at arm's length, they've got enough time to come back and defend for the team, if you know what I mean. So that's what we could do. Just gotta be smart in position, guys. Like, I don't know why we do complicated stuff. I'm sick and tired of complications, man. Just make it easy for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Make the game easier. Take up positions where you could retain the ball. We don't do that. Every single time the ball drops somewhere, have you guys noticed? It goes to the opponents every single time. And it's frustrating me, man. Frustrating the life out of me. But look, we need this trio back, you know, to where they belong, which is together again. Pause. These 3 last season are champions. Don't forget. Technical football, as well as, you know, athleticism and everything else in between. You know what I mean? He does a lot of running for the team from here. You know, he's the first point of defense for these guys. Salah, I love you, brother, but I need you to get back now. I don't need you up there anymore. Last season, yes, I needed you up there. You done brilliant, created goals, scored goals, done everything, but I need you to help out your right back now. I don't need you update anymore. We've got the future here. He will be our goal scorer when you leave. You know what I mean? And you're no longer here. This is the guy that's going to take your place to score goals. So let's start now. Let's start now. But get back in defense and help the defense out, bro. This is no more you standing up here and everybody else gets back and you know we have to defend for you. No, let's get back to the basics, which is everybody going back when we need to defend. We've got a striker now, a leading man there. This guy will cover the whole area over here. Don't worry about that. But just get back to basics. So that's my starting lineup, guys. I hope you guys like it. I will be hopefully doing the watch along later on. Please tune in. I gratefully appreciate that. Even if you're just stopping by to say hi or whatever it is, I've got no problem with that. If you know what I mean, because it boosts the views and the likes and all that stuff. So I gratefully appreciate. I appreciate that if you come and follow me. Okay, I'll swap. I'll swap them around, Clive. No problem. Listen, guys. Like, how many people like makes the chat the most important thing of the channel? Not many people. I always chat to you guys. We always have a laugh. We always, you know, do our business here. Oh, look who's back. The Evertonian Bandit. Bandit. Very awkward Bandit. What are you saying, Aaron? It's the shape of Ali legs makes him prone to this type of injury. We use the term bow-legged. Wow. It could be, bro. It could be. But the thing is, I don't think he does enough exercise in regards to, you know, gym work. He needs to do gym work. If you look at Alisson, there's no muscles on his body, if you know what I mean, all that stuff. It's just, you know, just the normal, you know, he's like David Hasselhoff from Baywatch. You know what I mean? Nuno masterclass today in the park in the bus. I'm hoping for a draw. Oh, they're away at the Emirates, aren't they? I said it gets called from the king of Zamunda and the CEO of AFTV, amongst others. That was brilliant. King of Zamunda. Hey. Fuck you too. Big up Alele, bro. Just going through the comments. Yeah, so that's my starting lineup. I've changed Frimpong for Bradley as Clive requested. And I see Callum over here who wants to fight me, guys. Shall I do it? I could beat him in it. I could beat him in a fight. I'm not the biggest guy anymore. You know, it's not Fuzzy that weighs 15 stone anymore. But good evening, buddy. Storm in the teacup. My guy. Big up my guy. Back to normalization, please. Yes, me too, man. I'm hoping for it, my bro. I'm hoping for it. Yeah, guys, I'm just going through the comments. Let me just check it out. I hope I read everybody's comments, man. Don't want to be, you know, rude. Here we go. Morning, lad. Where's Verts, lad? Big up, Callum. Oh, we'll become friends now, Callum, yeah? We'll become friends. You're not going to offer me yet? Toxteth, you said to me, meet you there. No problem, man. I'm joking, bro. I don't want to fight, man. It's all a bit of, you know, banter. That's what it's all about, my guy. Would formation 4-3-3, Mama, Bradley, Konate, VVD, Kirkez, Grav, Birch, Soboslai, Verts, Mose, Isaac, Chiesa. That's a good team, you know. That's a good team. So let me try that out for you. My bro. Take off Robertson and bring on Kirkez. Kirkez is looking a bit of Moreno at the moment, isn't he? Like Jonalo Risa / Moreno. You know what I mean? It does look like a bit like that, unfortunately. Kirkez, Gravenberg, Soboslai. So you put Soboslai here. And then bring in Verts. Like this. And then you put Isaac up front. Yeah, this is the team you want, Rodrigo. I like it. But I just want to get back to basics, bro. That's what I want. I just want to get back to basics. There's a good team, don't get me wrong, but they haven't clicked yet with this guy. So when he starts clicking, he's going to be a threat to everybody, if you know what I mean. So for now, I'll rather have Soboslai here and McAllister, you know, in this position, and then, you know, build up from there. But you know what they say, innit? Go back to what you know and then build from there. That's what I want to do, bro. That's what I want to do. I'm not criticizing the new players. I don't blame them for how they're performing. I think there's more to it than just that. I think there's just too quickly in the first team. That's the problem. Too quick in the first team. Sorry. That is the problem for me. Big up, bro. Today we win 3-1 up the mighty Reds. I think 2-1. I think 2-1 we're gonna win. I'm not gonna overdo things, if you know what I mean. Yes, 5'5", lad. I'm 5'11". Sorry, I'm 6 foot. What am I say? 5 foot. I'm 6 foot. Forgot Toxic. Come to Norris Green. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Toxic is easy for me because I got a gang there. I've got some people there just in case you come with your gang. You know what I mean? Toxic, man. Let's meet there. Let's meet there. Same 4-3-3 with Sobo next to Grav. Ekatike in for Chiesa. I think Ekatike is going to be on the bench due to the cramp he had against Galatasaray, bro. But guys, we come to the end of the show. The big dogs have arrived. We've come back from Turkey. We've come back from Saudi Arabia. We've come back from everywhere.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
We're back. We're back. We're back.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking. Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell yeah. If you're not down with that, we've got 2 words for you. Suck it.
There you go. We're back, people. We're back. We're back home. Everybody, appreciate you guys coming on. As always, spontaneous streams. We're having fun. I hope you like what you see. But we need to get back to the subscribers and the likes, man. What is going on with this damn place? Like, is everybody dead though? What's going to stop for us? I shouldn't say that, but why is it like slowly just decreasing everything? Like, it's really frustrating. It really frustrates me that, you know. Hell yeah, bro. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. We're back, my guy. We're back. Yeah, because I am in it. That's why full of Somalian. It's not we're not Somalian. I don't know where this Somalian stuff comes from, guys. Like, there's no such thing as Somalian. Go and check the Google and all that stuff. It's Somali. We are Somali. We are Somalis. We're not Somali. Yen. We're Somalis. Yeah. That's why I want you to come to Toxic, bro. You know what I mean? That's my home, innit? I'll meet you there, man. I'll meet you there. I'm ready for you, man. I'm ready and packed. I am packed. Ready, bro. You don't know me. You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? This is the end for you, Callum. Start sweating, Callum. I'll find you. I'm joking. All right, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. For the watch along, hopefully. For the watch along. All right. Take care, everybody. My brothers and sisters, take care. Rodrigo, what are you saying? Oh, who's why do you guys do that to me? I haven't seen him. I love them. I got friends from Somalia in the city. Yeah, we are good people, bro. We're not bad people. We are good people. You know what I mean? We're funny. We're good. We like to have fun and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Callum, I rate you, bro. You know, you come on here having a laugh, you know, offering me out. People take it seriously. We know it's a joke, bro. It's all banter, bro. It's all banter. Fozzie packing in the spot. It's over for them, bro. It's over. We are losing today. Oh, God. You know, Trudon, I'm gone, man. I'm gone. Thanks to you, I'm gone. I can't believe you just said that. How do you put that voodoo on me? I'm back in England. When I'm back in England, all we do is win. I want to go back to win in. And you're giving me, we're going to lose today. Oh, Trudon, man. You always let me down, bro.